try to bring some historical context to what Axel was saying. Vehbi Baysan joins me now in the studio. He's an associate professor of history over at Ibn Haldun University. Vehbi Bey, always a pleasure to have you on. We were just speaking with Axel in Erzurum, one of the key cities when it comes to Turkey's struggle for sovereignty, for national identity. But before this there was Samsun, and there were a couple of cities after Erzurum as well. Put this into context for our international viewer, how unique Turkey's struggle was.
I think, allow me to say first a couple of sentences about the circumstances that led to Erzurum Congress. That's what's known in our school books and history. First of all, Ottoman Empire were really struggling like a decade earlier, because we had this in the Balkans, awful massacres, and that caused a lot of people, in thousands, over millions of people running for their lives and coming to Istanbul, in and around as well. And after that, we have World War I. Again, the Turkish army and our generals involved with it, and the Dardanelles, etc. And after that, Ottoman Empire almost lost control of their territories other than the Anatolia. Here, what I mean is what we call today Middle East, North Africa, or MENA region, as well as the Balkans. On top of it, to make things worse, Istanbul, the capital, Payitaht, was occupied by Allied forces. So this is the circumstances.
And many provinces within Anatolia were also occupied as well.
We should also
Besides
mention
losing
that the French having the southeastern part, and south it's occupied by Italians, and the west by Greeks, etc. Under these circumstances, there were two main viewpoints emerging. One is that, well, we lost everything. We have nothing to defend ourselves, and we should surrender. I mean, that's it. That's end of it, and we have to accept it. So that was the mood, especially in Istanbul, and lacking the leadership and what we call today Anatolia, it was similar too. Mm-hmm. In those circumstances, some people, a group of people decided, well, why should we survive? Surrender. We lived 650 years, a successful empire, extending our territory from North Africa all the way to gates of Vienna. That's unacceptable for us. We got to do something about it. And under the leadership, or at that time, we shouldn't call it leadership, but the founding father of Turkish Republic, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, 19 May in 1919, with a boat called Bandırma, he exited Istanbul and he landed in Samsun. So that's critical, but he was assigned by the Sultan special powers as a military inspector. I think this should be underlined. He had that title, and he had the order from the Sultan himself. So he went to Anatolia, and after Samsun, in my view, because in our school books, Atatürk after that had series of meetings in Samsun as well as in Erzurum, and then he went to Sivas, etc. But I think the key point here is the task he was carrying to convince people, ordinary people, that something could be done, and it shouldn't be that easy to fully surrender and give up on everything. So it took them weeks to convince the public, but once they did, the success was there and inevitable.
Okay, Vehbi, just hold on a second, because I want to cross over to Ubay Shapan, and I'll come back to you and continue our conversation.